You wake up, the school emails, already read, already summed up in 3 lines. Tonight's dinner, already planned, around the chicken that's about to go off. The groceries you're missing are already sitting in a cart, waiting for one tap. And here's the strange part, you didn't open a single app. You just woke up, and the boring stuff was handled. That's not a fantasy, and it's not 5 years away. It's the biggest shift in software happening right now, and most people haven't noticed it start. Stick around because there's a catch, and it's the whole story. Let's be honest about modern life. The exhausting part isn't the big stuff. It's the 1,000 tiny things. The forms, the bills, the endless what's for dinner, the reply you've owed someone for a week. Running a home quietly eats 16 to 23 hours a week. And the cruel joke? We bought apps to fix it and ended up with 30 more things to check. The pile didn't shrink. It just moved on to our phones. For about 30 years, software worked one way. It handed you buttons. You did the thinking, the tapping, the connecting of dots. The app was a tool, and you were the one doing the actual work. Useful, sure, but still work. The new deal flips it completely. Instead of handing you buttons, it does the obvious thing, then asks. You stop operating the app, you start approving it. That's a much bigger change than it sounds. So why is this happening now? 2 things finally clicked. Software can remember you. The old apps forgot you the second you closed them. These don't. They build a picture of your life, and it compounds. The longer you use it, the sharper it gets. Second, it can connect the dots across everything at once. Your calendar talks to your inbox, talks to your kitchen. Put those together, and the app stops waiting for orders. It starts working in the background before you ask. Here's the wild part. This already exists. Take a brand new one called Joe. Joe aims at your whole life. By the time you're awake, it's read your mail, sorted the noisy threads, drafted a few replies in your own voice, and laid tomorrow out clean. You don't start your day with the pile. You start with the recap. One assistant quietly running the background of your life. Now take the opposite approach. Go deep on one room instead of wide on everything. That's what Recipy does with your kitchen. You say one sentence, plan my week around what's expiring and cart whatever I'm missing. And it just does it. Plans, shops, adapts, all on its own. Hold that contrast in your head. Wide versus deep. It matters in a second. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. Isn't this just Siri, another chatbot? Fair question, but there's a real difference. The old assistants sat there and waited for a command, then forgot you the second it was done. These act without being asked, and they remember. Reactive versus anticipatory. That gap right there is the whole ballgame. Which brings us to the catch. The hard part was never whether software could do this. It can. The hard part is, would you let it? Would you really let an app act without asking you first? Be honest, it's a little scary. And the fix isn't a smarter robot, it's a simple promise. Everything it does is a draft, never final. It hands you a plain receipt. Here's what I did, and here's why. Nothing that spends money or can't be undone happens without your yes. It'll mess up sometimes. Pick a dinner you hate, misread a thread. That's fine. Nothing's locked until you nod. And that's the real shift. The app stops being a place you go and becomes a thing that works while you're gone. You're still the driver, you just stop steering every single block. Fewer tiny decisions, same control. But here's the fork nobody's settled yet. Should one app run your whole life, like Joe? Or should you have a specialist for each part of it, like Recipy in the kitchen? Wide or deep? That's the next video. Subscribe, and let's go settle it.